It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jaguars and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Right back to him on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Forced out to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. LaVisca Chenault, the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
14 carries, 75 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Looking to throw. Black. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still in attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Black. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On 1st down, Black. That's caught left side by Landry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Black. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Robinson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. Bulldozes past him. And he powers his way up past the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off play action. Black. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Out to his left. There he goes inside the 30. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A gain there of 21 yards. Running out of the gun with Etienne. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off the play fake. Black. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 21 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. That's a score you felt. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. On 1st and 10, Black. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. And now they're in the hurry up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Escaping the pressure right. finding room to the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half. No quitting here.
Zero.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Black. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Porter gusted. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 40.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Black.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And shedding through the tackle. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Black steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Back to throw. Black.
He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Black. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete to his tight end, Farrell.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Back to throw. Black. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Operating from the gun, Black. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown!
Luke Farrell,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for Atlanta, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.